Hi everybody! So it's Mother Crow here again with another weekly tarot reading for everybody. This week I am using the very special Harry Potter tarot, and this is the real Harry Potter tarot. This is not one of the fake ones that you can find on Etsy. This is one of the real original ones from the artist, and it's signed. Every one of her real decks is signed. And you can order this deck directly from the artist through DeviantArt. So first up is the Fool. And it's interesting that she used Colin Creevey for her Fool. And she actually talks about like each card and what they mean on her DeviantArt account when you look at the pictures. Next up is the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords would be like the Page of Swords if you were to compare it to a traditional Rider-Waite deck. And finally, my favorite, the Queen of Wands. For me, the Queen of Wands really embodies like the Aries spirit or the fire sign spirit of like get stuff done, you know? That's like the Queen of Wands to me always embodies that. So first up, the Fool. Her specific Fool is about, she talks about how blissfully unaware you are, like you're just going through your day to day and you don't realize that there's danger lurking. And while you don't realize that there's danger lurking and you're just, taking your photos like Colin Creevey is here, you actually wind up like saving yourself from trouble by just living your daily life. Just doing your own thing can actually keep you out of trouble. Like, yeah, he did run into a basilisk, but he saved himself with that camera in hand. If he wasn't just doing his normal photography thing that he does, instead of running away, if he ran, he probably would have died. But because he held up that camera and only caught the reflection of the basilisk's eye, he only became petrified. He did not die. So, like, it's actually kind of, like, hopeful to just be your silly, goofy self and just do your own thing. And if you do run into danger, you'll find your way out of it just by living your life, like, freely like that. So this week is all about that. Like, try not to focus on the negative side of things. Try not to get, like, into a slump or seasonal depression, and just enjoy the season, enjoy life right now. Like, just live it day to day and try to find some happiness. Like, just enjoy your life this week. The Princess of Swords, or the Page of Swords, is normally like a bringer of good news, and you can tell this one's all about the Patronus, That Patronus in the Harry Potter world is like it's something that brings you joy and happiness, and it fends off like the darkness of the Death Eaters and stuff, and something that everybody has. So the Princess of Swords here this week is saying that somebody's going to bring you some joy, some happiness. You're going to hear some good news. You're going to get that like savior that you need to come in and bring you that instant joy. So like live your life kind of carefree, a little ignorant this week. Like just try to be as peaceful and as happy as you can, and somebody's going to come in and bring you some good news, some joy towards the middle of the week. And the Princess of Wands is saying that while other people are there to help take care of you, and the universe has your back and everything, the Princess of Wands is saying to still be your natural badass self, You still have to be in charge of your life, even if there is all this other energies at play that are going to help you out. Make sure you still get stuff done like you're supposed to. Be that Molly Weasley, that mother character, that take care of what you need to take care of, get your list in order and get your stuff done, get your chores done, Make sure other people get their stuff in order, I love her as the Queen of Wands. That's like my favorite Queen of Wands in all of my tarot decks, is having Molly Weasley as the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is my favorite card in all of tarot, for those that don't know. Alright, so water signs, you're up now. Okay. First up for the water signs is the Magician. So this is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You've got the Magician coming this week. The Magician is like the energy to do anything and everything you've ever wanted to do, because the Magician has all the tools. Everything is there for him to get things done.
And this version of the Magician, you've got Harry with all the Horcruxes around him, like the Riddle's Diary, the locket. So, like, he has everything he needs to defeat Voldemort is right there. So you have everything you need to defeat your own demons and to get your own jobs done and to get where you want to be in life, okay? Then you've got the Nine of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups is having a lot of things, like a lot of joy. We talk about the Nine of Cups a lot. It's been coming up a lot in these weekly videos. Not specifically for you water signs, but just in general, the Nine of Cups has been coming up a lot. It's about giving, not just showing off everything you have, but actually sharing it with others. So, like, you don't just have this, like, Quidditch cup here. You're sharing it with your friends, and that was a victory you guys did together. It's something you should celebrate, okay? And then we've got the Prince of Discs. The Prince of Discs is similar to the Knight of Coins, but it's a little different too, because this deck is based on both, not Rider-Waite. The Prince of Discs is about, like, changes, but good changes, steady changes, kindness. That one had Neville Longbottom on it. For those of you who don't know, Neville Longbottom is a good friend of Harry Potter and stands up for him a lot, but he also is really good with plants, and he's really gentle and kind. So it's saying that you need to bring in some of that more gentle energy this week. More of that caring for others as well as for yourself, more nurturing. This is for all the earth signs. Thank you for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe or leave a like if you did enjoy this video. And I apologize for all the weird camera changes as I try to get good lighting in here. Doing this early in the morning. I started this yesterday in the afternoon, then there was better lighting in the afternoon, and now that it's early in the morning, my lighting has, like, gone away, so hopefully you guys can still see some of the cards and enjoy them. Okay, so what are we on? Earth signs, I believe. So first up for you guys is the Two of Cups, which is love. It says, and then I see them, like, pouring a love potion into 2 glasses to be shared with someone they care about or they love. The Two of Cups is a good sign for cooperation, working together, falling in love, just loving yourself more. It's a good week for all of that, earth signs. 6 of Wands, knowledge. Is this Wands? No, 6 of Swords. Sorry. 6 of Swords, knowledge. And the Six of Swords is that knowledge to move on when things are tough, to go from you've read all the books in the library, let me go into the restricted section and read another book, Like, you might feel that you're ready for that moving on or for that jump into the darker stuff or into something that you might not have considered before. So just be careful about that, air signs. When you do seek all this knowledge and stuff, don't forget what you already know, okay? That's important. And the Four of Cups, comfort. This one is about giving in to temptation, giving yourself some comfort food or some warming drinks or that mead. Just enjoying yourself and trying to relax and get through the tough times that might come, So it's a good week to enjoy yourself. There's a lot of love to focus on this week, as well as that comfort and the knowledge. Like, that's a good week. Like, there's not really much negative going on. It's just a week to focus on you. And last up is air signs. Okay. So, air. Shuffling. Okay. So the air signs, you're starting off with the 7 of Discs, which says failure here. But for me, the 7 of Coins is more about having to work harder. It's not necessarily, you haven't failed yet. You just need to scrap that project and start again and work harder or do more. Okay, so that's kind of discouraging, and But you guys are tough, air signs. I know you guys can do it and get things done. Next is the King of Swords. That's Sirius right there. Sirius Black, which is really cool. The King of Swords is about control and needing to control your own emotions. But you can control while being a loving character like this. And being a good father like Sirius was. You know, he wasn't a father, he was a godfather, but he stepped up, you know. And he was able to control things as best he could from within his situation. Like, he was stuck in a house and he was still able to, like, help rule the order of the Phoenix, you know. So it's control, but it's not like dominating over the top. I have to do everything on time, on a schedule, you know. It's just like, I can control this from sitting here, you know. I can control the situation without being overpowering, without being overbearing, you know. And the Nine of Wands, it says power here. But with great power comes great responsibility, you know. So this week I can see this as kind of a challenge this week for you guys, air signs. There's going to be a lot to do, and you're going to have to find a way to do it all without losing yourself, without losing control. Because that the Seven of Discs makes me think of a lot of hard work, and so does that Nine of Wands. That's more hard work. It's going to be a rough week. Lots of chores to do, lots of like unpacking or decorating, or lots of work. Maybe you're on the schedule like every day this week. And maybe you have a lot of housework to do. It's just a lot of work for you guys. And that is it. That's everybody's signs this week. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck, the Harry Potter Tarot. And I'll put a link in the description for where you can go view this full deck on DeviantArt with the original artist. You can see all of her work, including the deck, the new Era Elements deck that she came out with, that is actually available on Amazon and is on my wish list. So you guys can see that one as well as the Harry Potter Tarot deck that she made. She's a brilliant artist. Brilliant artist, okay? So check it out. And don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment and a like. And yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.